consider yourself a classic kind of person, well, you might want to go for this next kitchen garden design. I call it the 4-Garden Classic. Why classic? Well, because as I started to study kitchen gardens and particularly raised beds, I kept finding designs that had 4 gardens together, all set up like a nice little box. So we call it the 4-Garden Classic. To set up a 4-Garden Classic, you're gonna need probably a square or a larger rectangular space. In general, I look for a space that's at least a 20 by 20 square foot area so that you have plenty of room to set up the 4 beds and to have enough space for pathways in between them. In this tour, we're going to walk through a good number of 4-Garden Classics. You'll recognize a lot of these as they're some of our most popular designs. So let's step into the 4-Garden Classic.
This is one of our most popular 4-Garden Classic designs. It's made with untreated cedar, and these beds are big and wide, 4 feet by 8 feet each. We finished off these gardens with modern arch trellises and lots of stepping stones. This garden is right outside the owner's kitchen back door for easy harvesting. This next one is created with powder-coated steel, and this area was wider than it was deep, so we turned the bed sideways for a wider, more open feel to the garden space. This garden lines up with the family pool and is easily accessible from the back door. This cedar garden is packed with plants and has lots of sunlight growing here in this large backyard. We added an extra planter at the back for loads of kitchen garden herbs as well. This kitchen garden is hidden right behind the side of the home. There was extra growing space here, so we tucked in some small cedar beds, 3 feet wide and about 6 feet long, and added some Paris arch trellises to increase the growing space. This gardener loved her garden so much, she's added 2 more beds since the time of this recording. This brick 4-Garden Classic is right outside the kitchen window. It's complete with a pollinator garden to the side, a bench for seating, and lots of spots for growing all kinds of herbs and greens and fruiting plants throughout the year. These brick beds were created to align with the home's style and slurried to match the home's exterior. This 4-Garden Classic is lined up in a different way, just along the border of the fence line. You can do this when you have a deep enough space to be able to access the beds from all sides, even though they're tucked up against the home. Speaking of tucked up against the home, check out these powder-coated steel beds that are in this courtyard just off the family's driveway. This brick courtyard allows for heat and sunlight to radiate off the walls for a load of growing in a small space.